Hoot hoot everybody, hoot hoot! I'm Vilhelm Vanderbos, the noble owl of Globie Generation 2 Equinox, and welcome to Rune Factory on the Switch. I have to refresh? Okay. Let's give it a little refresh stream. It's live. Hoot hoot again everybody, hey! It's like you almost saw my hands just now. Hi everybody, welcome. Sound still good? Hello Frog, welcome. Anyone else I didn't say hello to before? Hello Chaco, hello Liz. Maybe I should say hello to everybody. Hoot hoot in chat if you want to hoot hoot back. I'll go from Luxie. Hello Luxie, hello Village, hello Ciel, hello Flo. Hello Vilhelm. Hello Jennifer, hello Miri. Did I say hello Ciel? Then you get an extra one. Hello Joy. And Liz and Chaco. Yes. Cassie, hello, welcome. Sounds are good. Sup, Pidgeth. Hello. Vilhelm Vanderbos has become rest of the body boss. 3 hellos in a day. Yes, hello everybody. Get an extra hoot hoot everybody. And you get a hoot hoot, you get a hoot hoot. Miri gets an extra hoot hoot. Ciel gets an extra hoot hoot. Yeah, welcome. So, if you're just joined in, I did a little unboxing of this lovely thing. This is really not to scale. I realize now this is definitely not to scale. It's more like this. It is more like this. There you go. This this little thing. It's yeah. Love the desk. Why thank you. It's the collector is pretty big. It's I could hold it with my like just the tip of my fingers, and then it's like down like elbows as well. So it's a hefty box. It's a hefty box. Yeah. I had it on the desk before we opened it before, so you want to check it out with my hands for reference. You can put it like you can have a look at that. Once again, I want to say thank you, Marvelous, for sending the this box in for Aoshi for me to check it out. I wanted to. This was not something that I needed to do, but I, as a gamer, as a consumer, as a owner of the Switch and everything, I kind of want to know. I really wanted to know what things look like. I'm really curious like that. I really like seeing unboxings, unless it's something that I want to get myself, right? So I figured I would still make this for everybody. Like if you didn't see my unboxing video on my unboxing stream, check it out on my VODs. I'll also add it to the video description after the stream. If you want to see what's inside the limited edition of this game, this is the only physical limited edition as far as I know. Which is a Switch version. You can upgrade this to have it run probably like the Switch 2 version, but as far as physical goes, this is it. So yeah, thank you very much, Marvelous. You guys are amazing, and yeah, I just felt like one good gesture deserves another, so I'm doing this for everyone that is curious, that would hopefully buy the game. They just buy the game from like seeing how that it runs okay, or what is in the box, you know. It goes that way too. So yeah, game is ready to go. Are you curious? You want to have a look? We should have a look. Oh, yeah. Not dumb. Let's go to the gaming screen. Hopefully we can hear it. I'll need to have a little listen on it. Okay. we go. Lower myself a little bit here. And I can probably pause this. Let's see if we can hear this. Can you guys hear it? All good? Okay. Now I also made sure to check because some games can run a little bit better if you do if you have it like I'm currently playing docked, obviously. The Switch, whenever you play it handheld, it is limited to 720p. And some games actually run better handheld than they do docked because well, honestly, the Switch gets a little bit more of a boost. Hardware wise, it like gets it's a little bit limited when it's docked because of that. But the sometimes if games are running choppy and you don't mind the kind of quality, you can go into this at the bottom, like the TV output, and you can change the TV resolution to 720p. Some games actually lower the resolution and run better that way. So if there's a lot of jitter stuff and whatnot, you can sometimes get a better running game. Sometimes it depends on how they devs handle that. So yeah, let's give it a shot. Blather's avatar, yeah. Which other avatar will there be? The owl, the boy, same birthday. No, it does that. Like couldn't read the thing. Hello? Marvelous, it's working. Okay, we got sound. It's working good. Boom. Yes, we will. Okay, we'll have to view the policy. I viewed it. Yeah, we got the DLCs. There is like a Seasons of Love a DLC where two characters actually don't have a romance scenario. You can befriend them, but you can't have like the romance scenario. So Pilika is one, and Kuilang is the other one. Those two, you're gonna have to get the Seasons of Love DLC to be able to romance if you want. Swimsuit bundle. Useful item bundle. Festive attire dark woolby bundle. Oh. We got the Rune Factory 4 outfits. Ulalaka is Margaret? Dang. An extra bachelor. Yeah, they're still befriendable, but you know, if you're gonna romance them, then yeah. They're still in the list of the romanceable characters and like that you would assume they are, but I guess they needed to develop the game was already kind of delayed after all, so probably they made it like a patch. Iroha Xiaopai. Okay, Iroha Xiaopai kind of makes sense. Matsuri is Forte. I don't think we've met Matsuri yet. Nor Kanata either, is Amber. Hina is Chlorica? I can see that working. It's not a sleepy though. Clarice is Dolce. Oh.
Rune Factory.
It's just for the girls, it seems.
Guardians of Azuma.
Guardians of Azuma. Alright, let's check the options real quick. Camera controls, I believe I needed to lower this already before, so we're just gonna do that anyway. Put it on 30 something, 33. Controller. Okay. First of all, thank you. This is I was saying that when I was playing the PC version that Man, it's only the PC versions that do this, where you can just map whatever the different buttons are. But apparently you can map them anyway. If the controls are kind of tricky to deal with, you can just change them to something that fits you better. I love this. I love this. Graphics is just brightness. Okay. We're gonna do the English one as well. We're gonna have fast text, non-essential subtitles, yes. Screen shake, everything else can stay the same way. Okay. All right. Oh, it starts the eShop. No. No. Terug. There we go. Game is a little loud. Thank you. I'll adjust. Is this better? Hopefully they do a DLC for the bachelors as well for Rune Factory 4 characters. Feels like it's a little unfair otherwise. No, it's still a little loud, isn't it? Anyway, right. Adjustments have been done. New game. I already played as a boy. I'm gonna play as a girl now. And we are gonna be... I was Vilhelm on one. I'm gonna be Gloomy with just one eye. There you go. Yeah, because we already saw the boy. We're gonna see girl. Are you Dutch? Misschien. Misschien zo. I'm actually Swedish, but I live in the Netherlands. Yeah, I'm Dutch is my fourth language. Yeah, we're gonna be Bloomy. We're gonna see how the opening is. But I'm gonna have the same birthday though. 24th of autumn. How much challenge? I'm gonna use hard this time around because I remember playing balance. It was pretty easy. So yeah, if you're worried about the difficulty, don't be. Balance was very generous from the get-go. I'm gonna play it on hard, and story is just like you're not gonna have any problems. Yes. Looks nice. Looks nice. Rawr. Yeah, and you can change difficulty mode in options in-game as well, so you don't have to commit completely.
Why do you stand in my way?
Me? I could ask you the very same!
Enough talk! Aim for the horns!
I know.
Aim for the horns. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you're right, Miri. The fact that you the fact that you're still on the white dragon, because when you play it as a boy, you're on the white dragon regardless as the main character. Gasp.
Oh, just a dream. Good morning! Finally awake in there?
Oh. Everything is looking pretty good, pretty good. Adventure log, okay, okay.
Took you long enough, sleepyhead. Do you have any idea what time it is?
Pretty good, pretty good. Gloomy, you can try. Okay, we got the swimsuit, we got the... This looks really good on her, actually. This looks really good. Festive attire. That's also very beautiful. It's almost like it's been slightly altered. It is the outfit, but the fit is kind of adjusted, you know? Okay. Same but different. Yeah, that's true. Rune Factory models, but I also like Rune Factory 4 outfits were also available for Rune Factory 5. But I guess they were also a bit younger looking. Let's try a bit more. Pose! Yeah, I would say it runs really well so far.
I'm sorry. Now, hurry and wash up. We'll have breakfast after we tidy the shrine.
More cleaning today? I didn't realize you were such a neat freak.
Cleanliness is a daily routine. Besides, those who don't work don't eat.
I
Oh man,
suppose.
better work then.
Can I ask you to take care of the sweeping again?
Okay.
I like the voice. I like the voice. Of course, you can choose Japanese voices as well if you want that.
Hard to believe you've been with us for half a year now.
The dialogue is slightly different. I really.
Has it really been that long?
Yeah, so far it's very similar. Half a year, yeah.
And boy, did we start off with a bang. I'll never forget walking into the shrine to find you crumpled on the floor, under a big hole in the roof. I can't help but think you must be someone really special. Like a messenger from the Dragon God or something.
Oh, please. I doubt that.
Divine Envoy or no, I'm happy to have you. Since so many villagers have moved out,
So far
it
it's
feels good
similar.
welcoming a new neighbor for a change.
Thank you. I'm glad to hear it.
All right. I think they're targeting a steady 30 FPS. I feel like it's running pretty good.
There, perfect. And I'm sure the god residing here would agree.
Oh, that's true. You're right, Miri. Good catch. Nice. Good of you to remember.
So, who is the god of this shrine anyway?
Good question. All I know is that they're a dragon.
This is
What
so
was
funny.
their name
Like
again?
they're a shrine maiden at this place, and they don't remember the deity
I
that
think
they're
it's
supposed to be.
Moko or something?
Oh, that's kind of cute.
That is another line, isn't it?
Anyway, they're a protector god, so we should pay our respects. Now, Could you use this to perform the ritual prayer and dance?
Let's do that. Plum branch. Whoop. Nice. Sure, let's do it.
I offer these humble words. Great God of the Dragon Shrine, Moko something.
Moko
May
something.
Your divine glory shine forth and bless us all forevermore.
This is to activate the save points.
Perfect! You always look so graceful when you dance. It's mesmerizing.
Why a plum branch, I wonder?
They say the dragon god really likes plum blossoms for one. I think it's also supposed to help you forge an eternal bond with them.
Can it really
A
do
plume
that?
branch. A plume.
Sis!
There you go, sis.
Suzu! I brought you lunch! Aw, you sweetie. Thanks. And here you go. Enjoy.
Thank you so much.
I know that little girl gets like hungry, looking at you like.
Wait.
"Mm."
Is she hungry too?
I'll just eat when she's not watching. It just turns around like hum 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 hum. I'll give her half.
Do you want to share?
Ooh, can I? Suzu, where are your manners? Sorry. Eating is this girl's favorite hobby.
It's good to have hobbies.
That's alright. Food tastes better when you share it anyway. Here.
Yay!
Oh, sorry.
Lucky you, Suzu.
You can hit auto as well.
Aha! There you are.
Sakaki, good morning. Good morning.
Suzu, I see you're a bright little ball of energy as always. There's a good girl.
I'm the best girl.
Best girl.
That you are.
Love that.
Now then, would you two come with me? The IA will be leaving shortly, and I thought you might like to see her off.
Okay.
My thanks. Right this way, then.
Grandpa with the deceiving Ikemen voice. Yeah, right. We just heard the voice first and was like, oh, Ikemen? And then turns around and it's Grandpa. They should have.
Have you
Yeah.
managed to settle in?
Yes. Everyone's been so helpful.
Good.
Oh, the auto mode is pretty good actually.
Nearly 50 years have passed since the celestial collapse. Our village once bustled with travelers from all over Azuma. Now, it's but a shadow of its former self.
I gotta say,
Ever
it
since
looks
that
really
disaster,
nice. Like sure, it
plants
look
and animals alike
like
have lost their vigor.
some things are lower
the land
res, but
itself is starved of runes.
Runes?
it looks alright. It looks
Simply
pretty good.
put, the source of all life.
Looks like it won't bloom this year either.
Grandpa
How
was, or,
tragic.
I mean, for a grandpa, he's quite an
This is the
Ikemen,
sacred tree,
I would say.
guardian of our village. Before the collapse, it gave us gorgeous flowers every year. That captivating sight earned us another moniker, Village of Ever-Blooming Flowers. Unfortunately.
Do you really plan to cut it down?
Such a shame.
Takumi's inspection revealed that the roots have already begun to rot.
No.
Best to remove it before it falls and possibly injures someone.
But that's so sad.
Did the god
I'm afraid so.
Ikemen is essentially a handsome man, said in Japanese. Usually, Ikemen tends to be like you have, I guess you have Bishonen as well, which is like a beautiful, kind of younger man, I suppose. And you have Ikemen, which is like me. Nah, but it actually has the, has a very, attractive looking adult anime man. Just me.
Legend says that a very beautiful,
Yeah.
buxom deity once called this tree her home. Not that any of us have laid eyes on her.
Exactly. Pretty boy. Ikemen is handsome man, yeah.
After all, I was barely older than Suzu when this tree last bloomed.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, what's a buxom?
I already tried some kind of fruit, I think. She goes like, I wanna eat a buxom, and then no you don't. So I'm gonna try the good question this time. Something
There's Yae.
Something I hadn't thought about that I'm actually kind of happy for that they do in Rune Factory and other games, of course, but is that the protagonist also has a voice. You know? You're not the kind of mute protagonist that just kind of you just get dialogue options and that is your input to the game. No, they actually you know the kind of games, right, where the protag doesn't say anything, but in battle they're super talkative. You know, just kind of like cutscene, and you just do you select something and they go like, right, no. And then in battle they're all like, taste my fury, that kind of thing. You know, it's like, oh, go, you could, so you can't talk. You have a voice. So yeah, I do like that the MC has a place in the story, and they have a voice. That was the same for Rune Factory, like 3, 4, everything that kind of already have their own story. You get to play as them, but that doesn't mean that you get to shape them completely.
And
First,
so
I was like,
population drops again.
yeah, I got a name, and they are this kind of random villager NPC. But was what I first thought for the story. But now that I know that this game has a town building mechanic kind of thing, then we might see Jai back specifically, you know.
From what I hear,
Okay, village.
the rest
Okay, village.
of
Thank
Azuma
you.
fares little better than our village.
Anyway, let's get the game going. We want to try the area outside as well.
Great Guardian, if you're listening, I hope you recover soon. And when you do, please bless us with your beautiful flowers again. That does it. I'll be the one to revitalize our village. I'll convince plenty of customers to visit my tea shop and try the best dongo in Azuma.
That's the spirit. Let me help.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's try running around a little bit. I still can't do anything with the fields. But yeah, it feels quite solid. It's working quite alright. The combat is gonna be where you need the timing and everything.
What's wrong, Suzu?
Can I ask a favor?
Go ahead.
So lately, whenever I play outside the village, I keep seeing this really weird animal.
Weird. How?
It's round and white and fuzzy and just really weird. Will you help me look for it? Pretty please? Really?
Let's try that.
Come on, let me show you where I usually see it.
Huh? Suzu?
Suzu. Here you go.
I saw it around here yesterday. Bright white and covered in fluff.
White fluff. A woolly, maybe?
Albino bloomy,
Come
yeah.
this way.
Come this way, let's go. It's a good way to teach you about how the map destination markers work.
I saw it here 2 days ago. I think. It had super big horns. Curvy ones.
Horns? Then it can't be a woolly. Maybe a buffamoo?
Not here either. Let's go this way next.
Okay, I think it's on one more, right? Horned owl, it must be. Horned white owl, like snowy owl.
I saw it around here 3 days ago. I gasped real loud, which must have scared it, because then it flew away.
It can fly? There must be an owl.
Flying rules out buffamoo. I'm starting to think this is a monster I've never seen before.
I can't find it anywhere. But I know I saw it, I swear.
I believe you. Do you want to keep looking?
Suzu, time to come inside.
Iroha's calling me. I better go home, even if I don't want to give up yet. Will you play with me again tomorrow?
Of course.
Yay! See you then!
Yeah. I wonder if I equip the go to Dragon Trench. If I equip the Rune Factory outfit, if it changes everyone else's outfits too, or if you can have them wear separate outfits. Okay, so you see a little bit of like the environment loading in as you move closer. You see the bushes in the back. But that's a really good optimization trick, really. You see, like, they kind of load in a little bit with a little bit more detail. Let's have a look at the people as well to just kind of get a feel for it. Because they lower the animation of people like just models and characters when they're at a distance. That also makes sense. It's also an optimization trick. So then when you kind of getting closer, you get the higher resolution one. Okay. Hello, Lighthouse. Welcome, welcome. So the yeah, I'm thinking generally. Usually playing a game off of the cartridge is the slowest way of loading for the Switch. Not by much, but it's noticeable that if you play it on physical cartridge, that is the slowest loading times you're gonna get. The one after that, if you have a fast SD card, that'll only be limited to a certain transfer speed. It's only limited to like 90 up, 90 down. So even if you get a really fancy 200 megabytes up and down per second, it's still going to be capped at 90, 95 at most. So that is the second fastest loading method. And the fastest loading method is to actually have it on your hard drive, like on your local storage, which is limited to a certain space, as you guys know. So when it comes to loading times, if you have a digital game, you think it loads takes a bit to load, you could always move it and prioritize it to have it on your local Switch storage instead of your SD card. But when you have it physical, you can't really do much about it. So in case we notice, like it can be stuff like loading in areas and stuff like that. That'll be sped up if you have it. For the let's do it for science. I don't think this runs bad at all. But let's try out, just for the sake of it, let's try out forcing 720p if they do that. Yeah, it's a little blurrier and it runs a little smoother, just by a little bit more, I would say. Oh, you guys can't see it. What happened? Are you gonna work? That's because I have a specific resolution. Yeah, there you go. Okay, I got it. I got it. Okay, so this is 720p. And I would say that it runs a bit better, actually. Smoother. A little bit more frame rate. So you can get some more performance out of it if you don't mind slightly blurrier kind of text. So yeah, you can actually put it to lower. Let me update the capture resolution here. There you go. Not that this runs bad on 1080p. You just notice that it has a little bit more to give when it's 720. Is this hello Ayane, welcome. Is this Rune Factory's Breath of the Wild moment? Not really. I know that because when people see this, I think a lot of people thought, oh, it's Genshin Rune Factory, right? But it does its things its own way, and we're gonna get to that in just a mo. We're gonna do the once we get to the farming and the town building, that's where the game actually shines. Oh, you can change individual ones. You have the Rune Factory for... Oh, it suits her so well. Of course, of course. And the swimsuit as well, of course. I'm gonna go R4. And Lightos, how's Rune Factory? Rune Factory is awesome, actually. I played it, already did like the first 3 hours of gameplay on the PC version. And Marvelous were kind enough to send a limited edition box, which we did an unboxing. And now I'm actually, I'm playing it on the Switch just to kind of see how the performance is. And I'm quite pleased. I could play this. They've learned a bit more optimization tricks when it comes to like loading in a big area, because otherwise this would slow down your console otherwise, you know. So yeah, it's really good, really good. Me personally, given the option of playing it on the Switch or PC, I would stick to the Switch personally, because it's just easy to pick up and put down and whichever, and just dock it and play more, you know.
Heed me. Heed me. Please, if you can hear my voice. Huh? What am I doing outside? What?
I think the characters look great.
Oh, Earth Dancer, aid to the gods. Blessed Earthmate, hear my plea. Earth, what? A great shadow looms over this village.
At least they didn't make it like, oh, I bonked my head. Who are you again? They just fell from the skies and just happened to have a bit of amnesia, you know? That's a bit more legit.
My life force is all but spent.
Hello, Sai. Welcome, welcome.
Dancer, I bid you act in my stead.
Me?
I offer you my sacred treasure.
Considering the Switch is 8 years old, this looks great. Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Wield its kamiwaza with your dance, and bring salvation to this village. I beg of you.
Kamiwaza. The Nintendo Switch is 8 years old, yes.
Hey! Up and at 'em, partner! Come on, let's go!
I mean, the Switch 2 literally was released like last week. The successor console was released last week. Nintendo are not developing Switch 1 games anymore because they have a new console out they're gonna develop games for going now. They had a 10-year plan for the Switch. The Switch 2 is out. What else can I say?
Finally! Morning!
The fact of the matter that the Nintendo Switch being 8 years old and already at the time it was a bit of a weaker hardware, and that you can play The Witcher 3 on it in a full playable form. You can play Skyrim on it in a full playable form. And a lot of companies saw the opportunity to focus on porting and getting really good performance out of the Switch as well. I'm just really impressed by the little thing. I love portable gaming because it doesn't, I don't end up always being sat by the magic mirror setup. I can move around my mansion as I would like. I can just kind of play the Switch on portable.
Who? No, what are you?
Whoa, was that called for? Don't tell me you forgot your own partner!
Partner?
You're kidding me! You seriously don't remember? Ah, well. Guess it's no surprise you wouldn't recognize me looking like this.
Hopping off to avoid spoilers? Okay, of course.
Wait. White, fluffy, horned, flying.
Outfit
You're
looks
the
really
weird
good on
animal.
her.
Excuse me? I'll have you know that I am a dragon, a descendant of the Mihoshi Habaki. I am the ivory one who soars the heavens, Mokoshiro.
Mokoshiro.
Moko. Could you repeat that?
Come on! I'm not saying all that again. Just call me whatever you want.
I kind of like Woolby.
I kind of like Wolby. I like her voice. It's awesome. It suits her so well.
Globie? That's your best name for the descendant of a dragon god?
I really like Wolby's
You
voice.
don't like it?
It's fine. Whatever. Listen, you and I have a much bigger fish to fry at the moment. We've got to track down the Black Dragon before it drains all the runes from Azuma.
This is gonna be
What
exciting.
Black Dragon?
No way. Please tell me you're pulling my leg. Why else did I make you an Earth Dancer?
An Earth Dancer.
If you play Genshin on with English voices, I'm sure you've come across the voice actors. I don't really know exactly who it is, but I just feel like Genshin in Japanese is a lot of popular voice actors involved, and there's a lot of characters there, so surely you might have heard the character. But also, they're probably quite current when it comes to anime voices and in general.
Right. And this is that divine instrument from my dream. I'm supposed to use it in some sort of dance.
You remember now! Great!
There you are. We've
Here we
got
go.
trouble.
We're getting attacked.
Some kind of shadowy monsters attacking the village.
No.
Hey, I'm not done talking yet! Wait up!
What's up? Bum 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 bum.
What on?
We never got to really tackle those roots.
A dragon! It's the one from my dream!
It's just absorbing the runes. No. Here we go.
There you are! Mellow! Black dragon spotted!
Roger! Hard port! Ready and fire! Not even phased!
I got to tell them its weakness. What was it?
Aim for the horns.
The horns! Aim for its horns!
Ow, my horns.
All right!
Oh, damn. You guys ever had like a branch just fall next to you and like really when it's really windy? Yeah, that would scare the feather stuffing out of me. Imagine a huge branch like that. Actually like big enough to be a log.
Phew! That was a close call. Thanks for the tip. So, are you from this village?
Not exactly.
The hair looks really good too on Bloomy.
Oh, then you're a traveler, just like us.
Like Subaru or like Kaguya's hair looks really good, the silver hair. The way it just doesn't clip into everything. And same with Subaru, like the boy character, the ponytail.
Grazie, traveler! I am MARO Perforte Saint Coquille, but please, call me MARO.
Mauro.
I journey the world searching high and low for treasure.
Pose. Are you gonna press A to continue soon? Oh, it doesn't matter. I practiced. Okay, no, my arm is getting tired right now.
And this young lady is my traveling companion, the esteemed archaeologist, Fina!
Ugh, you keep saying it wrong. It's Hina. Hina.
Pardon? You always insist on calling me Mallow, no?
I kind of want to hear Maro's voice in Japanese now too. Yeah, he's got Italian stuff going. I kind of feel like hearing the grazie and then the Japanese following that.
That's a nickname. Doesn't count.
Weeboo! Your arms are gonna get so tired, Hina. Yeah, he does say Italian words.
At any rate, that black dragon gave us quite the runaround. How did you know its weakness?
Well,
Weakness.
Hey!
New outfit.
Yoha, are you alright?
Yeah, Suzu and I are fine. But the sacred tree?
Oh no.
Sakaki!
Ah, thank the gods you're safe.
I just saw the skip button at the top for probably to skip the actual story scene and stuff. And I remember seeing this video a while back about like someone saying, I'm never gonna skip another cutscene ever again. Because it started off like the main characters would meet at a cafe, essentially like casual, you know, coffee date or something like that, and all nice and happy and dandy, and then they just skip. You just see the video go like skip a cutscene, yes. And then the whole city has been like a huge like military invasion, and they're on the street and they're on their knees essentially. It's like, what happened? Yeah, like I don't like skipping cutscenes. I like to get the full view of it all.
What was that black dragon?
To think it would descend upon our poor little village. That dreadful creature has sown calamity across all of Azuma. They say it spreads blight bloom spores. Plants that absorb the land's runes.
Boo!
Our land
Hello,
has been
Nai.
weakened
Welcome.
enough already. At this rate.
Oh
Worse still, our sacred tree was caught in the crossfire. The damage is too great.
no! You're cutting it down? But if we lose the tree, then...
We have no choice, child.
Wait.
Wait. Just wait.
How do I explain this?
I'm gonna try the other one now, because I picked the first one before. Let me try something. I'll save it, I promise.
You will?
Egads!
Oh? And just what are you planning?
Finally caught up.
That's it! The weird animal!
Globie!
You just ditched me, you jerk! I can't fly very far like this, you know?
A talking woolly?
Egads! Shock pose.
Globie, if you know anything about this, please tell me. You're a divine messenger, right? I want to save this village and its guardian deity.
Finally, recognition.
Very well.
Oh, cute.
I, the great Globie, descendant of Mihoshi Habaki, shall impart my wisdom unto you. First things first, we've gotta heal the land. Follow me!
Of course, like I do feel very tempted to continue playing on the Switch.
Come
for
to
this.
think of it, you said the god gave you an instrument in your dream, right?
Also, it's worth mentioning that there is same-sex marriage in this game as well, so it does not it really doesn't matter whichever you want to play. It doesn't lock you out of any romance options.
Right. She asked me to save this village in her place.
Then it's time to put that thing to good use. The god of spring oversees this village. Her domain includes healing and mirth.
Well, Rune Factory 5 already had that. Rune Factory 4 didn't, sadly. You could essentially befriend everybody and get you could befriend all the bachelors and bachelorettes to the final point before the actual, like, you know, confessing your love to them, and get all the dialogue for both characters. But yeah, sadly you were locked out of it.
Let's start by giving these blighted trees a healthy dose of cheer.
Healthy dose of cheer. Okay, we need to restore the trees.
Good. On to the next.
Woo.
What a...
Can't dance without rune points, you know. Second, this is you're on low. I'll get you back on your feet in no time flat. Oh yeah, I got a tip for you. Just let time go by and your rune points will recover on their own. Okay, nice. Pickle turnips, nice. The camp menu, go to inventory and use items. I don't remember how to open the camp menu. Inventory like this, yeah, okay.
Ooh. This place was hit pretty hard. Get dancing! The sacred tree's roots probably reach every corner of this village. Yeesh, here too, huh? You know what
It's
to
the
do.
last one we need. One more, I think. We just wait a bit. Yeah, from Room Factory 5 and onward, yeah. I think that's just good to do. Time is passing, but I'm not recovering. There you go. Ooh.
There, that ought to perk things right up. Let's head back to the sacred tree. Okay, now for the finishing touch. Use the Dance of Bonds to restore power to the god.
Dance of Bonds, sure. Let me just clean up the place. Master Village Chief, it pains me to admit this, but there's nothing I can do.
Aww.
I can't believe it. I don't know what I'll do if we lose our sacred tree.
Aww.
The sacred tree branch is broke. I hope the god is okay. Let's do this. But just, this game is running on the Switch 1, docked mode, 1080p.
I offer these humble words, great entity which dwells
say it's
within
running pretty
this
good.
tree. May your divine glory shine forth and bless us all forevermore.
What?
Amazing.
Oh, there we go.
I've
A little bit of frame
never
drop.
seen so many. So pretty.
Splendiferous!
Is that what I think it is?
I knew it. The gods must have sent you to us for a reason.
I barely did anything.
Yeah, a bit of frame drop.
Let's hear some praise for the real hero of the hour, Eeyore.
Let's since we're doing it for science, let's also try do this, see if it does any difference. Because we're experiencing some frame drops. I'm gonna try it on 720p, see if it changes anything.
Yours truly.
And you are?
I am the ivory one who soars the heavens, Mokoshiro, descendant of Mihoshi Habaki. Nickname, Globie.
Lord Woolby.
Lord Wolby.
You both have my deepest gratitude for your tireless efforts.
There you go. Okay, it didn't make that much a difference. A little bit better maybe, but just for the sake of trying it out. Nice suit. Yeah, we got like 3 new characters introduced since the last story event. Uraraka, we got MARO, Hina.
How glad I am to meet you in person. From within this tree, I preside over Azuma's springtime and merriment. My followers call me the joyful elegance of spring. You may address me as Ulalaka.
Uraraka.
Ah, divine Ulalaka. Forgive my impudence. I had no idea you truly resided within this tree.
You are forgiven, Sakaki. I have seen and felt how dearly you care for this village.
Spring goddess.
Were I in your position, I surely would have done the same.
You honor me too greatly.
Lord Vulby, Earth Dancer, allow me to thank you once again. In fact, might I borrow the drum I bestowed upon you?
Bing.
Please, take this. I have released the sacred treasure's inner power. Your drum dance should be more effective now. Though I am a god, I lost much of my divine strength along with my runes. Please, Earth Dancer, I ask that you save Azuma in my stead. Restore spring to this village, and to the land itself. How very encouraging.
Oh, I should have
I
picked
would
the other one.
expect no
I
less
don't
of
like
Earth
being
Dancer.
mean.
I entrust my hopes to you.
Thank you.
Hello, Francesco. Yeah, it's very colorful.
I'm not sure how much
Lovely.
I can do. But I'll give it my best effort.
Yes!
Nice.
Wow!
I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit
Alright.
since I already know this stuff. Because I want to get out to the field and try the combat before the stream. I end the stream soon. So I'm gonna be skipping ahead a little bit, okay? Just so that we know. If you wanna see the cutscenes, watch my first 3 hours gameplay playthrough, or get the game yourself.
My,
we
living
go.
a long life
We're skipping
has its
ahead.
perks. What do you say?
Well said, partner.
This is for science. We're supposed to
All right.
This is something I really like about the new farming in this game. With the Terra Tiller, you get to have a much more, like a nicer overview of this whole thing. Like you can, how do we do overhead view? Yeah, boop. So no, you don't have to deal with the hammering and stuff like that or anything. You can just straight up just remove them if you want to. Question is if you leave it, then we can just recover more stuff. But yeah, just remove stuff. Boom. Doesn't even cost you rune points or anything. Just get rid of stuff. Boom.
Yes.
I think we get 3 fields or something, so we're just gonna add some more here instead. Fields. Put them here. The farming is really simple compared to other games, but honestly, Rune Factory 4 had a really nice farming setup. You can still do this manual, like one tile at a time if you want.
All right, here.
Because you don't have to necessarily go in the overhead view and everything. You can still do it in this way. Grabbing the seeds and then you just like seeds. You can lock direction like you would in other Rune Factories and just gonna go. But you don't have to worry about having a watering can or having a tool equipped or anything like that. You just essentially water it by clicking on it.
Not bad. All right. Just great.
Skipping this again. You can use your sacred treasure to speed up growth by 1 day. You just do Terra Tiller and you can drum dance. Oh, I need to swap the treasure, I think. Hell, there you go. So you speed up the you speed up the growth by 1 step
Oh.
if you play the treasure every day.
Yes!
And you do almost get guaranteed seeds for just like 1 harvest as well, so you don't really run out per se. They make it easier because of the fact that you kind of it's part of growing the whole town. Essentially, you need more resources, you need more money for it, so you get like the whole farming thing gets sped up a little bit so that you can rake in a little bit more money. What we just skipped just now, you accepted to become the village chief, so now the whole village is your responsibility. Also to the point of, so people have enough to eat. And the more you grow your village, the more you will be able to bring in more NPCs to the village, and decorate it and everything like that too. Like you can level up the village, the general village as well, the town. And I think you get more later, but I haven't gotten that far otherwise. I got level 2 turnip, that's lucky. There you go. But yeah, you can still play it normally, and I would say that it runs much smoother than Rune Factory 5 did. With how big the field is. Let's just ship these. Here you go. Get picked up in the morning, like usual.
Oh.
Time passes too, like it would. I never realized how long/short a day is. I'll have to keep note of that later. And yeah, and if you look at the title screen, which we will on the way out,
All right.
it really has this let's see, green terrain tiles. So you get soil from destroying the different things here, so that you can is this to create more tiles? You have to craft them with globie.
So, which do you want to make?
If you want to make a path or you want to make a field.
Let me lend a hand. Great. Let's keep working the fields at us.
So yeah, you get to pace out things
All right.
in your own, like however you want them to be, of course.
All good.
And also, you later get buildings and stuff like that too, so you get to place down on these like areas. So every village has a specific designated like buildings and characters that live in them.
Enough messing around.
But you get to choose how this area is gonna look, and which characters are gonna live in the different houses and what function they're gonna have and stuff. So that's I'm really excited to explore that more. Actually, it's really cool. Dun, 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 dun. Let's get through the tutorial so we can oh, dang it. Move. Can remove. Forgot to. You don't get enough. And yeah, you can just replace them if you want to as well, of course. It goes really fast. So you can take your time and enjoy the view of doing it real time, or you just, if you want to speed through it, you can too.
That's what I'm talking about. You've really got a knack for this.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Earth Dancer. Yes, this might just be enough.
Power. See, village level up.
Oh, I feel like I just got a huge boost of energy.
Ulalaka's granted you her blessing. Proof positive that her divinity's back.
It's funny that one of the first, like, 4 characters you encounter, essentially, is already, like, Spring Goddess.
Wow, thank you, Ulalaka.
I have another request, Earth Dancer. If you could spare the time, would you help me revitalize the village?
Misplaced fields, yeah.
That would return my divinity to full strength, allowing me to assist you even further.
As the new village chief, it would be my pleasure.
My humble thanks. I can't
I wanna
express how relieved I am
change
to
the
have an
outfits
Earth
on the
dancer
new
like
characters.
you.
Earth Dancer. Yeah, we're not Earth mates in this game. We're Dancer. Because we dance. We dance. Prosper.
Hey,
Okay. Naisu. Let's progress a little bit so we can get out in the field and do the thing. And we call it there and we might come back next time. I like how well it runs on the Switch. I might just keep playing it on the Switch, honestly.
hey,
Hip hip.
for the love of...
Got it. Naisu. And sleep.
Good night.
Oh, the outfits. I forgot the outfits. Gotta look at the new outfits on the characters, like especially the Rune Factory ones. All purpose. Yeah, I really like they have because normally in Rune Factory, right, you would normally level up everything. You know, like you run around a little bit, you get a little bit faster every time. You see like level up. You go to bed, you level up sleeping because you get more health back. It's like a bunch of different things you can just constantly see numbers going up on. The way they're doing it in this game, they're doing skill trees for all kinds of different things. You have for the items. Oh, 8 months. Oh yeah, I saw some people have 11 months too. Sorry for I missed the membership, but thank you very much, you guys. Thank you so much. And Remy, 8 months. Thank you very much. Been hooting for quite a long while, not gonna lie. Time flies for something. Yeah, I would say so. Thank you very much, though. I really appreciate it. Yeah, it's been a while now. But yeah, you get weapons, of course, different weapons, and you get an all-purpose experience points from certain things, and then you can get specific experience points by using the said items or doing the certain things like cooking or doing the other things too. You get cooking experience, but then you can also use all-purpose. So if you kind of don't care about certain something, you can just do the other things, and you'll get these kind of all-purpose experience points that you can still put on that skill that you don't necessarily want to do anything with. And of course, it's going to consume your specific experience points first before it does the all-purpose, so you can also only consume whatever experience points you have been kind of grinding for as well if you want to. I think I want the charge attack for this one when we go into battle. I'll do that for now. So you have abilities and you have stats up like vitality, or you have like max health, strength, these little nodes in order to get to the new abilities as well, of course. Let's look at the outfits. MARO. He only only has a swimsuit. Yeah, you guys, I've seen a screenshot of like a really dramatic cutscene. He's got like a dove on his sleeve. That's so cute. And the guy is just straight up in his swimsuit, just like piloting the airship. It looks so funny. Uraraka, marvelous swimsuit. There you go. That's what it looks like. And Margaret's outfit. It totally is Margaret's outfit. Iroha Hina swimsuit and Rune Factory 4 outfit. That does fit her, honestly. Woolby. Can I change Woolby? Oh, the dark Woolby. I wonder if the Black Dragon has a form like this at all, or if this is just something they made for funsies, like, haha, if the Dark Dragon had a Woolby form, it would be Dark Woolby. It's really cute though, look at that. Looks like a little imp. Cult of the Lamb, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you're right, actually. Gives the vibes. Okay, I'm gonna hurry it up a little bit. We can get to the combat, so we can have that for science here. and then next time we just keep playing, because I already, like you guys already know, I started a playthrough on the PC. I'm probably gonna catch up on the Switch for that one, and we just keep playing.
Hey, suck.
Long story short,
I know.
they
Our new
want
chief
to.
could look for Takumi. What do you say? Great.
Takumi
I'm
is the
glad you're so
carpenter.
reliable.
He's been missing for a while, and they're getting worried.
How reassuring to have you on the search.
And Sakaki wants to go, but his back is just giving, so he can't really. We get the items for mining and gathering on the different gathering nodes. You don't.
Carrying the dragon shrine could restore my power. I might even regain my true form.
You don't lose. You don't chop down the trees. You just kind of. It's kind of like Monster Hunter. I'll compare it to Monster Hunter, where you can have these kind of gathering spots. So you can every day you can chop some materials from things, you know. And that's how it works. And then we can dance some bonds here. All right, now we get to try the combat, see how it runs on the Switch as well. I wanted to do that before we call it today.
What's up, Hiroha? Something the matter?
Yeah. You were about to start searching for Takumi without a single onigiri for the road.
Jelly-filled donuts.
You brought us some?
Nope. I thought you should prepare them.
Yeah, cooking
Hey,
tutorial.
Why are you making us do the hard work?
I mean, I was planning to bring some when it suddenly hit me. Do you even know how to make onigiri?
I do. I make them quite tasty. I like tuna filling.
Now that you mention it, no.
You've forgotten
Plumie
that,
doesn't.
of all things.
Just like I thought.
The most
I've got
basic of
recipe and all the
basics.
materials right here. So give it a shot. You can't fight on an empty stomach.
I like to boil rice with like some stock cubes in there. Or like chicken or beef or something. Sometimes veggie, because it does give the rice some more flavor. And then I tend to not wash the rice too thoroughly because I want the starch, so that's sticky. And then you can just make onigiri with it. Just make some onigiri.
Don't forget my portion, okay?
I'm getting hungry.
My stomach looks tasty. Not bad for someone who forgot how to make them.
No kidding. Though I'd argue that you had a great teacher. As a reward for mastering the
Yasu.
way of the onigiri, I'll give you extra ingredients to make more. It's
Why,
so
thank
simple,
you.
you only need a bonfire to prepare them. Give it a try if you find one.
Thank you for all the help, Iroha.
Good luck out there. Bring back Takumi in one piece.
Okay, we're gonna try combat. And the loading times, because we've just been in the village and there's not been a lot of loading in the village. Plus also this run's pretty good. Even with the Sakura Blossom up in there and stuff like that too. I'm curious to try it on handheld as well. Can't capture handheld, so you're gonna have to take my word for it next time, but yeah. I don't know why I'm so giddy over the fact that I have the like limited edition cartridge. All right, we got the combat that we got a charge move.
How about this?
Gonna use that.
Ooh, what'd you find, huh? Yikes! Get a load of this blight. Let's go, partner.
You can restore some of these withered trees with the drum dance, and then you can collect wood from them. Beware of Oni. We got some enemies. This game has a really fun combat system. In that you lock onto enemies. You can't open that, that's duct tape. There's no way you can open something with duct tape.
Wow!
This is something that's really good too, because you can... I'm sorry, need to drink something. Need to drink. You can wear cosmetics, the gear for cosmetics only, or you can also wear it for stats, or both. Which is also really nice when you do like gear and then you go... see, appearance is just for the default headgear, or nothing, no? You can wear it just for the looks of it all, or you can wear it for stats. So we just equip this. Doesn't change the character, but you can wear it. You can wear it for the look as well, if you want, which is nice, because then you can wear something you find cute or cool, and then just use the better gear. You know. There we go. Game has a good counter. Like if you dodge, you get a very similar to Breath of the Wild, Zelda in general. You get to attack. It's a slow down version. Remember, I'm playing this on hard mode, so you get a little bit of an idea like what
With
hard
your
mode
Earth
is, and
Dancer
then
powers, even withered trees burst into full bloom.
yeah, I like that too, honestly. Like the fact that if there's, especially games like Rune Factory that have so many different things to them. Nice. So I really like the whole like mining spot grind kind of a thing without you having to do it. That's the fact that it's kind of running like Monster Hunter. I didn't feel like we had to wait long to load into the area either, so all good. Can we get more of them here? Ah, didn't reach any of them. Ooh. Huh? No. Have to stand in front of them specifically. All right, well. Pickled turnips it is. Looks like you can bring quite the party as well when you invite people to come with you, because Plumie is just taking up one spot. There's 4 spots, so you can probably later bring the other characters with you as well. Now, as far as I know, when it comes to customizable things, the outfits are the DLC outfits, otherwise the base outfits, right? You have headgear, you have an accessory, which I don't know how you can really tell where that goes, if it's like hanging off of their necks or arms or something. But pauldron is just the armor on your arm, essentially, and that one is a visible one. Same as the hat. And I think those are the... Those are the... Yeah. I'm gonna skip this one. Basically, these... also, these... frog statues are your collectibles in the field. That if you go off the beaten path, you might find some of them hidden away. And then you get like recipes for different things, not just cooking, but also creating decorations and stuff. So it promotes search. It promotes the exploration. And the cutscene that I skipped essentially is a character that is a kid in the village that really loves those statues. So when you find, at least in the beginning, you find five of them, they'll give you a reward for it, because he wants to know where all of those frog statues are. So the more you find, you can go back every so often and then cash in some rewards as well.
You can do this, partner.
Yeah, it runs pretty smooth. I think you can lock onto enemies. We'll have to try that as well. Yeah, Monster Hunter has layered armor, as they call it too, where you can just, you know, wear whatever you want and then have your actual stats and armors underneath. It's usually something you unlock later in the game. It's usually not available from the get-go. Maybe it is in the newer ones, I don't know, but World took a while before you unlock layer armor.
Prosper.
I think this is the boss. We may as well try the boss. Also, I have seen... no, actually, never mind. We'll just leave it for later. There's some functions to do with the bosses later that I'm really curious to explore as well. Oh, this is the next area. Okay. I guess we just leave it there. We don't have to explore this yet. We already saved. Let's leave it here. Also, I wanted to show you, and if you go to the title screen,
Rune Factory.
see the
Guardians
background?
of Azuma.
That's basically the starter village and how you could make it look. Because like down here on the next to me is the shipping bin, right? So this is a good it shows you pretty good how you can decorate and how you can make an area look when you have decorations and put down the different farming tiles and stuff like that, right? I'm sure a lot of the decorations is optional, you don't have to do it, but hopefully it gives some stats because it would be really nice to encourage people to build a nice village. So yeah, and that is at least the first impression of this Switch version of the game. Oh, I guess it there's no game audio, is there? Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Hutsu, everybody. Hutsu. Thanks for hanging out with me, trying out the Switch version of Rune Factory Guardians of Azuma. Once again, thank you very much, Marvelous, for sending out the limited edition for me to try out. And that just made me want to do this. For the sake of the game, for anyone that's curious, because I sure was curious, how it would run on the Switch. And general... Too long didn't watch right here. I'll give it to you right now. It runs really well. I'm impressed. I would because I am the kind of gamer that loves the portable gaming and to be away from the space where I normally would work. Like surely I have my magic mirror where I stream for you guys right in front of me, but the fact that I want to move away from this so that it doesn't feel like, you know, I'm playing in my workspace or I'm working on my play space. I like to play portable and handheld mode. I know it's generally the inferior way because games don't run as well in portable as it would do when you have a proper dedicated console space for it. But that's just how, it's really my preference, and I'm really happy to see that this game that I've been really excited for really runs really well on portable on the Switch. I'm gonna catch up to where I was in the on the PC version after the boss and after starting to build out the village and stuff like that, getting the next character, so that at least anyone that watched my first 3 hour playthrough can join in the next stream later this week where we already were. But I think I'll continue playing on the Switch because due to the fact that it runs like it does on the Switch, I kind of want to promote it because I really like the Switch. such a nice and accessible means to play games, in my opinion. I'm not going to be getting a Switch 2 anytime soon because I cannot justify essentially paying what a new last gen console was when it came out. So I'm going to be holding on to the Switch for as long as it wants to, and this is a really good... This shows that it still is in the game, so to say. There's something very cozy about portable games. Yes, you can wrap a blanket around you all you want when you play PC games and stuff like that, but there's nothing cozy about tapping keyboard sounds. There's a little bit of cozy when it's a custom keyboard and you adjust the sound and stuff like that, but there's something way cozier about, you know, having a blanket over you, getting really comfortable, leaning back and just playing. On the couch, in bed, whatever. It's raining outside, you know. So yeah. Check back later this week. I'll have another Rune Factory stream coming up on Thursday. Next stream will be art challenge stream. I'm going to be doing my art challenge on hard mode. So check that out later. All right, thank you everybody. We say Hutsu. We say Hutsu to you, Hutsu to me. That's instead of Otsukare-sama deshita, we say Hutsukare-sama deshita, which in Japanese means a job well done, good work. And that goes for you guys for hanging out and watching me, and it goes for me for streaming. Both ways, as it does. So thank you for that. Let me switch away from the Switch. Teehee. And I hope you enjoyed the unboxing as well. The box is essentially like this to scale. Lots of nice goodies, really lovely limited edition. Good job, Marvelous, for that. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't caught it, I will be linking it on the in the video description so that both of these streams are linked. And yeah, looking forward to more Rune Factory with you guys. Yeah. So a quick look-see for a potential raid, and then we leave it at that. But yeah, for now, we say bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye-bye-bye-bye-bye-bye. Bye. Stay lovely, Plumies. I'll see you again real soon. Bye. Rune Factory, Guardians of Hoot Afternoon. Tay!